If you want to be successful in ICT, this is your strategy to use. This is honestly an A1 strategy. I have yet to see it fail. I have barely any record of it failing. 90% of the time, this strategy always plays out and gives you the biggest payouts. If you want to trade ICT, this is your strategy. Trust me, stay to the end of the video. You're going to be extremely happy that you watched it. Do me a favor, also backtest this. Honestly, you will love me for this, and I really do hope that you listen to me because this strategy is absolutely amazing. Anyways, let's not waste too much of your time. Let's get right into the freaking video. And this is my trade that I just did today. So I saw 9:30 open. It was a bit jumpy in the market because that's usually how New York open is. So I said, okay, let's get an overall bigger bias, see where we want to go in the market. So I can see that first we already took out this buy side right up here. So I'm like, okay, that's pretty nice. Maybe we want to retrace down, you know? But I said, okay, but there's also another bigger buy side up here. So let's see, maybe we want to actually target this. So let's see what the market tells us. We come down to the 1 minute time frame. Let's see how market open wants to react. Okay, we took out this buy side. Now, not only that, we also had an SMT with NAS and ES. So let's jump back to the 15-minute time frame. Let's pull out ES on the side with NAS and compare them. Right here, you can see we have a SMT. Now, guys, SMTs are so powerful, especially if we've already taken a buy side liquidity. It's just beautiful to have. And it's just like I just love you in the market. Like you're just gonna go in the intended direction and it's just gonna play out the way you want. So let's see what else we have. Maybe we can have a change of a state, which we get right here. So now I'm already like drooling over this right now. Like this is beautiful. Now, another thing, I see a inversion fair value gap get placed. So now I'm like, oh, this is gonna work. Like I love this. Money in the bank. Let's take a sell standard deviation from the highs all the way down to this inversion gap that I completely forgot to mark out right here. So we have the inversion fair value gap. So standard deviation from the highs to the inversion. Now we're going to target a -4. So stop loss right above the last high, right above the SMT, because SMTs are protected high. So if you want to put your stop loss right above the SMT, nothing higher than that. That's perfect. So now take profit right down at that -4. Let's see how this money wants to pay us. Now we see we came down to that -1. This -1 is usually -1s are usually targets for reversals, so you have to be careful. But I saw that this -1 got strong, a strong break right through. So I said, okay, like we're most likely going to continue down and we're going to break through. But now we have to be careful because we have a fair value gap right here. And we can jump off this fair value gap and use this -1 as the reversal because -1s do reverse quite often. So you do have to be careful. So now I'm a little skeptical. I'm like, okay, maybe do I want to take partials? But I still don't know because we had a very strong break past this -1 standard deviation. So I'm like, let's play it out. And finally, we get this candle close. Once I saw that candle close, I'm like, okay, we're in the money. We're chilling. Now we're at the -1. Now we take partials right here. Why? Because -1 is usually the low of the low. So right here, we see that we're going to start to jump around. Back down, we broke, continued down. Now we see another strong momentum down. We're like, okay, this -4 is going to get tapped. No doubt about it. We come down, absolutely tank it with a total of 3.7K in muchos. So, guys, honestly, this strategy, A fucking plus. You don't need any other strategy. Honestly, this is like cheese on a cake, icing on a cake. And yeah, so please, guys, go back test this. This strategy is gonna make you successful. I can promise you that. If you have any other questions, maybe you want to know what an inversion for value gap, change of a state, buy side, SMT, standard deviation, my chart settings, anything you would like to know, let me know in the comments. I'll gladly make a video on that. And yeah, so please, guys, I hope you have an amazing day. Later.